The subway had clearly arrived at the station, but the little girl kept walking in place. The teacher tried to lead her out, but ended up trapped on the train herself. They could only get off at the next station and walk back to meet the group. However, when the subway entered the tunnel, many spirits suddenly appeared in the carriage. Kaya told Ms. Chizuru they had boarded at the previous station. She hadn't been able to tell them apart from humans at the time, which was why she kept walking in place and missed getting off. She told Chizuru not to be afraid because these spirits weren't evil. Though there were many, they wouldn't harm people. Not long after, the train stopped. As Ms. Chizuru was about to take Kaya to leave,
降りたらダメだよ。
before she could react, a man rushed out the doors. Little did he know, after the subway left, an evil spirit appeared behind him. And something was very wrong with this station too. Meanwhile, the subway passed through the tunnel again. The carriage, as seen through Ms. Chizuru's eyes, returned to normal. But then she faced a new problem. There were no return trains at the moment. Just as she was getting a headache over this, a large man found them using a tracker. He wanted to take them to find Kaya's grandmother. The grandmother was once a very famous medium with incredibly powerful spirit sight. Not long ago, they discovered Kaya's mother was possessed by an evil spirit, and it was extremely powerful, so they thought perhaps her grandmother had a solution. The group soon arrived at a nursing home. The moment the large man finished telling the front desk they wanted to visit Kaya's grandmother, a few shooing sounds suddenly came from behind. Kaya looked in the direction of the sounds and saw many of the elderly had spirits following them. However, Miss Chizuru couldn't see these spirits. The large man told them those spirits were beings called greeters. Ordinary people could only see them when they were about to die. Out of curiosity, Kaya touched a greeter. The next second, it miraculously disappeared. Seeing this, the old lady quickly thanked her. Other elders, witnessing this scene, collectively went into a frenzy, wanting Kaya to drive away their greeters too. The large man realized the situation was getting out of hand and immediately told Chizuru to take Kaya to the grandmother's room first, while he stayed to hold back the elderly. But the elders were too frantic. Just as the large man was about to be overwhelmed, Kaya's grandmother came from another direction. She told the elders that even if they drove the greeters away, they wouldn't live much longer. Instead, not knowing when they would die would make them even more anxious. Meanwhile, Miss Chizuru found the grandmother's room. Several family photos were placed on the cabinet. But when Kaya saw the photo of her mother, a very strange expression appeared on her face. On the other side, the grandmother told the large man she didn't know she had a granddaughter and hadn't even heard about her daughter getting married. When the two returned to the room and saw Kaya slowly turn around, the grandmother's eyes suddenly widened as if frightened. The next second, she grabbed Kaya's shoulders tightly.
ナナはどうしたね。あの子は悪くない。私が全部悪いんだ。だから殺すなら私だけ。
Miss Chizuru tried to pull the emotionally grandmother away, but was startled by the smile on Kaya's face. Before she could process what was happening, Kaya lost consciousness and collapsed. What made Miss Chizuru and the large man